I was actually going to try some marker, which was this blue right there, that little bitty line. But it's too dark. Way too dark. That's one thing, the markers are very dark. But I do like them a lot. I like the way they feel and the sound of them. They're very nice too. And they do sound pretty awesome. Satisfying. Very satisfying sound. And the way they look too. So pretty. Okay. So like I think I'm gonna do a marker here for the clock. What color shall I do? How about a soft cool gray? Okay. It is very satisfying too, how quickly it covers and colors everything. Although with the purples, like some of the markers I would describe as being juicier than others. The purples don't seem to have very much juice in them. I was already looking into how to revive the markers. Alright, I was going to do a little bit lighter gray for the inside. This one is, what is this one again? This is soft cool gray. And this one is shark gray, so that's darker. Antique silver. Oh wait, here's one. Oh, that's purple. Almost looks great from far away. So I did use. I wonder if I should use. And I'm waiting for another coloring book today. A little Halloween one. Because I love Halloween. Who doesn't love Halloween? Well, I mean, what normal people don't love Halloween? So fun, carefree. Alright, I'm gonna try this one. This is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite so far of the markers because of its usefulness. What is it? Collingwood Gray. It's just like a perfect shade. I wonder how if I use the thick side. That's that's kind of like an old school ugly clock. I should have made it like purple. Kind of want to go over this purple in here, but all the purples I have are pretty dark. Maybe bright lavender. We'll see. Hold on. The cherries I did with pencil. They're pretty cute, hey? Anyways, I'm gonna keep blending this one for a minute. Turned out cute though. It's nice how it dries so quickly too. Okay, I really should just go live. But I'm sure I'll get interrupted with silly stuff from these silly dogs. Oops. Takes so long coloring, I decided to try it. Oops, sorry. Can't even tell I colored it with pencil first. The cherry color red I have is really dark. This one is called Morello. Yeah, Morello cherry. So I think I will leave that for now. They're just so pleasing to touch. I can't stop. I want to go over this red. Oh yeah, I'll show you how dark that red is. Cherry. Morello. Morello cherry. And it's not because of the red under it, that's how dark it is. Pretty sure this red is the Prismacolor, so it's a little waxier than the other ones. So sitting a little weirdly on top of the wax, the alcohol, until it dries. Yeah, you can see it. It's pretty though. I'm gonna try a green. I'm gonna try doing green highlights on top of that green. Or green dark, excuse me, dark green bottom. Ooh, that's dark. And see, this one is shamrock. Shamrock green. Look at how dark that is. It's not the same green. it's just completely way darker than the cap. I'll have to put my nose on. Okay, and then sour apple, and then for as light as the sour apple is, it's really not that light. And I think that's the lightest green I have. And, oh, maybe this yellow green, I wonder how this will look. But yeah, this is super dark for as light as that cap is. So I do think the colors, it could be just the, oh yeah, wow. That one I think is darker because of the colored pencil beneath it. Way darker. But still, looks cool. I did that on purpose. The lines. Kind of want to do that tree. And like, what is this picture here? It looks like a giant cow stamp. Is that what it is? And I think I'm gonna do the hook. The hook on the wall. That antique silver. Oh, here it is. Antique silver. Zoom out. Antique silver. Right here. Yeah, that's a dark gray. So fast. Like that would take me a lot longer with pencil. I think I'm gonna do the scarf in a yellow. Yep. And try the chisel side. Oh my god, look at how fast. It really is hard to control that chisel though, wow. It's pretty yellow. It's a really pretty yellow. And then it also said you can use the blender to erase some colors. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, it does work. Like, should I help it by wiping it? Kind of just spread it. clear blender, colorless blender, 0. I just love these markers. I wish they had colored pencils in tubes like this. Okay, zoom out. And then, man, doing everything in marker though, I could see how expensive that would get real quick. Really quick. Okay, I wanted to do the butter on the pancake. I think I'll use the corn yellow. It's a pretty good one again. Yeah, the yellow markers are juicier. Way juicier. And a nice click. I think I need a little bit of highlights. I'm going to use peach, pastel peach. Can you even see there's already a layer down in colored pencil. Can't even hardly see it. I don't understand how, like, these are wet markers, and sometimes when I use colored pencils, it will drag the black line of the printing along with the color. Okay. So even though it did, it's still a bit of yellow there, but it did help. I'm gonna put like polka dots. No, I'm just gonna leave it yellow for now. I can see how they get so creative. Yeah, this picture, I don't know what that is. Stamp. Maybe it's supposed to be like a map stamp. I don't know. Do the edge and the edge of the stamp. This is a good color too, though. Pastel peach. I wonder what that is, though. I'm gonna try pale blue violet. Ooh, that looks dark. See, there's no way that's not even close. Oh, what the heck? It is close. Alright. Try the bigger end. And it does spread a little bit too on your coloring, especially from the thick end. It spreads out quick. I think I will try peacock blue and sour apple. They're both, I don't know, I'll see how they look. Peacock blue. That's a lot darker than I anticipated. It's pretty. And then sour apple green. That's a lot darker than the cap color. See, look at that. That's not even, that one's not close either. That's way too dark. And then I'm going to do this green, Castleton green. See how that looks up here. Oh, that's even darker. All three of them are pretty dark. See, that doesn't... In person, the marker is at least 3 shades lighter than the marker. That's crazy. It's pretty off. And then I was going to do the background in just the peach or something. Neutral. Oops, I dragged the green down. That's crazy how it doesn't drag the printing though. And colored pencils do. What the heck does that even mean? How would a dry pencil drag the printing line and not a wet marker? I'm gonna try blending out that little green part that's smudged. Let's see how it works. No, it's making it worse. picking up the beige too. Okay. Going to let it dry and see how, oh wow, pick the green up pretty well. Now I just gotta go back over it with initial color. The heck is in the blenderless marker? Colorless blender marker. You can see this is the pencil, pencil, marker. I think this was pencil, marker. I can barely tell. So I can use them both pretty much interchangeably. That's good. So I can do smaller things quicker. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna do the monitor. What color? I think I'll try doing it a gray. How about the soft, cool gray? I'm gonna try the chisel and see if I can do it well. I'm still waiting on my other coloring book. The Spooky Pals. It looks so cute. And I saw it initially on TikTok. And I was like, oh my god, that's a cute coloring book. And it said $8.99. I was like, oh man. And then I went on Amazon, which I'm trying not to buy from, but my boyfriend has Prime, plus he works there. So, there's not much I can do to avoid that. But anyways, I saw it on Amazon. The same coloring book, Spooky Pals, for, I think it was $4.99. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna order it on Amazon. It's cheaper. I don't go on TikTok that often. It's, TikTok is another planet. Just gonna put it that way. TikTok is another planet. So, yeah. Alright, thank you for watching. Glad you decided to join me on my marker adventures. Ooh. And it is Thursday, September 3rd. My auntie's birthday. Happy heavenly birthday. And I am gonna thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.